Well, good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, September 26th. I'm Maggie Flecknoe, and this is Houston Happens. Happy Friday Eve, finally, and happy fallish weather. I know it put me in a good mood. I could actually wear a sweater and not be sweating. And let me tell you, you're going to be in an even better mood because we have a great show in store for you today. Coming up today, it is the video everyone is talking about, including us, a little girl chugging beer at a college football game. Say what? We are spilling the tea, or should I say beer. And if your family is dealing with a whirlwind of schedules, homework, and extracurricular activities, tech lifestyle expert and friend of the show, Carly Knobloch, will be joining us live to share a few of her must-have tech ideas to help today's connected parents. And approximately 40 million people in the U.S. experience type 1 allergic reactions due to food and other things. Well, now there's a new FDA needle-free treatment. We'll be joined by a doctor with more. So what do you say? Let's get this show started. And as always, we begin with today's top talkers. Okay, so Arch Manning's first career start for the Longhorns, that wasn't the only thing people were buzzing about at the UT game last Saturday. You have to check out this video that has just gone viral. Jaw-dropping, if you ask me. There you go. A toddler was seen chugging what seems to be a can of Michelob Ultra beer, which had an orange koozie over it, while in the stands in Austin. Now, the person who shared the video wrote, quote, "Toddler drinking is really bad." You think? Now, the woman sitting next to the young girl didn't seem to notice what was happening at first, but the girl kept drinking the beverage after the woman sat up in her seat. Now, here's the thing. In Texas, a minor may consume an alcoholic beverage if it is in the visible presence of the minor's adult parent, guardian, or spouse. But I'm sorry, a toddler? Producer Bree, please enter the chat. I mean, this is just tacky on so many levels. This is so tacky.
Untapped. I had to start off with that.
Okay.
But that's kind of crazy how that's legal in Texas for kids to drink that. But you can't buy alcohol on Sundays, one. Right. And you can't buy alcohol after 12 o'clock.
You can't even get Chick-fil-A on Sundays. But you can watch your kids drink next to you.
And I'm not saying anything, but I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster and higher risk of them being an alcoholic or having some kind of negative impact on having children drink before the age of 21. Because that's why the law is there.
Plus, like, it's a rite of passage. I don't know about you, but like that's a big deal. I didn't have a fake ID in college. First of all, I always get caught, so I was worried I'd get caught, like so scared. Second of all, though, when you turn 21 and you go to the bar and all that, like, that's
you feel that sense of accomplishment, like, oh, you want to card me? Here.
Yeah, now I did drink when I went on a European vacation. I was 18 for my high school graduation trip with my mom and Nana. It was legal there.
Yeah, I know in like Latin, I think in Latin countries it's legal. Yeah. It's legal at 18. So.
But yeah, no, I think this is tacky. May will never be doing that. I'm just
at 2, that's crazy. Like, does she even know how to spell? Does she know her ABCs? Like, why is she holding a Michelob Ultra with 2 hands?
Yeah, and chugging it.
Yes, like chugging it like a grown man. Like,
I mean, that's just, ugh. And as my great Nana said, a lady should never be drinking beer. I do not drink beer either. So.
I mean, granted, I don't either. I think it's very disgusting, but hey, they like it, I love it. Not for that toddler, though. Not for the toddler, though.
Not for a toddler, not for a toddler.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what else? This next story. Should I do it in my accent, Bree?
Yes.
Dearest gentle readers, you have been scammed. Yes, a Bridgerton ball held in Detroit, Michigan turned out to be a disaster, and I mean a hot mess. So these are some of the images from inside the Regency-era dance, which was described as a chance for fans to, quote, Follow me on this one. Step into the enchanting world of the Regency era for an evening of sophistication, grace, and historical charm filled with music, dance, and exquisite costumes. Tickets to the event were anywhere from $150 to $1,000 depending on experience packages and photo opportunities. But in reality, check this out. Guests had to sit on the floor and the entertainment, well, there she is, a pitiful lone stripper. She wasn't even in a Bridgerton ball gown. She's like this pitiful stripper in the middle of an empty ballroom.
Yeah, I saw some videos on that. I saw it on Twitter and all of that. Like, people were
this is horrible.
dogging. They were literally roasting these people because, I mean, they really scam these people out of thousands of dollars.
Poor woman sitting on the floor. You know, she got her dress. She was so excited.
She was so excited, and she looks like she's sitting on the floor in the school dance.
And is that their
after
backdrop?
her date just flaked her?
Yeah, I do a better backdrop for May's birthday parties. Like,
yeah.
Are you kidding me? They probably got that on Amazon.
Yeah, I heard that the decoration looked like it was from Dollar Tree, which is crazy.
And didn't you tell me about the story about the one lady?
Oh, yeah. So I saw a story where, like, one of the women that went to the event, she basically used money to pay for this instead of medical bills.
Oh, honey.
And I'm just like,
That's when I say, you are so dumb.
Yeah, like, that was a very gullible move, girl. Like, I don't...
Do you ever look around? I just look around at things and I'm like, how do people afford this? And then Hefe tells me credit cards. They must all be in credit card debt. Because I'm just like, those poor people.
I mean, but even if you used a credit card, like, come on now. You used a credit card for a good reason. Don't have it look like that.
I know. And do you watch Bridgerton?
No, I don't.
Okay, so I watch it. This last season was really good. But that looked nothing like Bridgerton. And there were no strippers in Bridgerton. Like,
I saw a comment that said that the person that hosted, like, that had that, they basically saw that there was a lot of sex involved. So they was just like, a stripper is involved with sex, so let's just have it. But I think it's hilarious how they had a stripper there. Just one, not strippers. Stripper.
The lone, pitiful, like, I feel bad for that one.
Yeah.
She's like the lone, pitiful stripper in the middle of an empty ballroom.
She was just like, all right, I gotta make this money.
She probably had the best part of the night.
Honestly.
Everyone else is just sitting there. She's just performing. She's a performance artist. Add that to her resume. Bridgerton, performance artist. All right. Well, here's some people that are winning. Bree, I think, I know we love our families, but I think we may want to be adopted by this next family. I mean,
because they have all the luck. Ain't no way.
I mean, seriously, all the luck. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
This Nebraska man, Douglas Dahl, he won a $120,000 lottery prize just 2 months after his son scored $100,000 from a scratch-off ticket. And he says he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. I say everyone in that family should buy a lottery ticket.
I mean, honestly,
What are the
because
chances?
2 of y'all won, come on now.
And, like, they won a lot.
They won a lot. 120 grand I see on that check.
I do too. Also, I mean, how many relatives are going to come out of the woodwork?
Yeah, even long lost ones.
Seriously.
Hey cousin, how you doing?
I feel like I'm related to them. I'm a Cornhusker somewhere. There's got to be Cornhusker in me somewhere.
I mean, you could pass more than I can. I'm just saying.
On that note. Oh, Bree, how I love you, Bree.
Love you.
We are just getting started here on Houston Happens. We're in a good mood because the weather is beautiful out there. Stay tuned. More after the break.
The NASCAR Xfinity Series drivers take their first spin toward a title. The NASCAR Xfinity Playoffs, live Saturday at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific.
Ready? It's happening now through Monday at Rooms to Go. Pick from beautiful rooms, each under $1,000. Picture it, your home fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,000, dining rooms under $1,000, bedrooms under $1,000. So many stylish options, each under $1,000. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $25 or less per month, interest-free for 42 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now through Monday at Rooms to Go.
Who can you call when you need immediate help, any time of day or night? even when you're hundreds of miles away from home. Always giving you and your family peace of mind, knowing that people, benefits, and services are there for you 24/7. Over 50 million members rely on AAA, America's largest motor club and most highly recommended major roadside assistance provider.
AAA's legendary roadside assistance is a network with over 50,000 vehicles that respond to more than 32 million assistance calls every year.
If something happens and we're broken down, my family's not going to be stranded.
There are so many benefits to membership, and AAA is there if you're locked out of your car, need a tow, run out of gas, have a flat tire, or a dead battery.
You know, if you have one flat tire or one battery service, that membership fee pays for itself.
Wherever you go, wherever you are, you can trust AAA to be there when you need them.
Call AAA today and find out how much you can save.
How can we target deadly diseases with better precision? At Houston Methodist, we're developing technology that delivers life-saving immunotherapy directly inside the tumor for cancer patients.
We're also pioneering an implantable device that administers precise and timely doses of medication to those with difficult-to-manage chronic conditions.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
It's your thing. When you need inspiration, it's worth shopping Kroger. For thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And low prices that add up to big savings, like over $600 in digital coupons each week, and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Friendship goals.
Are we on for tomorrow night? Pink Floyd laser show at the planetarium?
Oh, you can plan it on it. The Neighborhood, weekdays at 4 and 4:30 on CW 39 Houston.
Houston Happens. I'm in a good mood because I have loved the lower humidity this morning, Jonathan, and your forecast. I mean, you start and it's been beautiful weather.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
You're already on like the top of my list.
Oh, wow. All right. Well, now it's too much pressure now.
I even got to wear my fall skirt today because of you.
Well, that's good. I mean, but I would say you can, keep that attire for a little while, but it's going to start warming back up again, maybe even as soon as the weekend. We'll be back into the 90s, but the humidity down.
Okay, that's fine. Yes. I can handle dry heat.
Yeah.
It's that humidity and muggy.
Yeah.
No. I told you I was going to maybe do the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
That's a very big deal for me, that first pumpkin spice latte, and I just felt like it wasn't time yet.
It's not ready. I'm with you.
Not ready.
You need some kind of cool fall winds and, some leaves falling and that kind of thing.
So you let me know, and then I'll bring it for us.
I will.
And we can be basic together.
It's my job.
Okay.
To do that.
Oh,
I will
that is your job, isn't it? That's why we pay you the big bucks, Chief.
Yeah. Let's take a look at what's happening right now. In fact, we had the cold front yesterday. Did you see? Were you out in the rain at all yesterday?
You know what? My husband kept going, is it going to rain? Do I need to water the lawn? I didn't see any rain.
There was some rain in Houston about 5 o'clock or so. There were some drops that came down briefly. Actually, a bit of a moderate rain, a little downpour just for a few minutes. Yeah, and then Galveston last night got some storm activity that moved through, and that was because of a cold front that has brought the temperatures down compared to yesterday and also brought the humidity down. And you can see the feels-like temperature. Guess what is the same as the temperature? And as we go into the afternoon, that's going to be the trend. We're going to see the temperatures in the upper 80s, and the feels-like temperatures won't get much beyond that. And so that is a huge change, and we like that change. 75 right now in Houston, 77 Sugar Land. It's in the 60s still in Huntsville and Galveston also, as we see in the 70s. As we see the highs today into the 80s for high temperatures is pretty seasonable. It's about where we should be for this time of year. Now let's shift gears and talk about Hurricane Helene. This storm already bringing significant impacts to portions of the Florida Panhandle and even up north into Georgia and the Carolinas, where very heavy rain is falling. The winds 100 miles per hour now. It has intensified from a Category 1, now a Category 2. And where this red is in the Florida Panhandle, that's a hurricane warning. And so as the next 12 to 16 hours go on, we're going to see this storm approach the coast there, somewhere east of Panama City. It looks like it's going to make landfall. And if you remember back in 2018, they had Michael move through as a major storm. And it looks like the landfall will be about exactly almost where that storm made landfall. A really bad situation. Now, what you're looking at here, that's about 350 miles from the center of the storm that the tropical storm force winds extend out. That's a big storm. I mean, this is a very large one and is moving up to the northeast over very warm ocean water. That's 88-degree sea surface temperatures. Forget about it. That will easily help this storm to intensify into a major storm, it looks like, by the time tonight rolls around. By the way, already they're seeing rainfall totals of 9 or 10 inches. Man, that is just the beginning. Those are the outer bands bringing that kind of rain. That is radar indicated, which sometimes is a little bit overdone, but nevertheless, it's going to be a real rough night for especially the Florida Panhandle. Our 7-day forecast back local now, 88 for a high temperature today, as you saw, and much drier conditions. And then tomorrow into the 90s. We're into the lower 90s for the weekend. But overall, I think we're starting to get that fall feeling in the air. Today is kind of a little taste of it. And I think by the end of the forecast, you can see we start cooling it back down again. So we'll have another little taste at the by next Wednesday, too.
Well, thank you for that, Jonathan.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. And I love your suit. It's a very nice fall suit.
I did not.
Multi-talented, my friend. Multi-talented. Well, here's the thing. There's nothing quite like a meal that reminds you of home. And for one man, he gets to cook up those meals every day that makes him reminisce. Here's his inspiring story.
I always wanted to open something more authentic, being from Mexico. Dishes like carnitas, barbacoa, pastor, tinga, dishes that I grew with those dishes since I was a kid.
Santiago Figueredo has made a name for himself in Southwest Virginia. He owned Figueredo's, a bistro in Abingdon, for over a decade. That is until COVID hit. With staffing struggles and industry changes, he decided it was time to take his meals to go, literally opening the Santaco food truck. A play on words, Santiago, Santaco. A truck branded as Mexican street food, yet very different from your average Mexican restaurant. He says most existing establishments here in the region feature more of a Tex-Mex style.
A lot of people came asking for the chimichanga, the burrito, the chilada, whatever, and we're like, no, we don't want to get into that type of food. We just want to play with authentic.
He's cooking up the recipes he ate as a child and sharing his love of cooking with his 5 kids, who also help him run the truck from time to time. They span an age from 9 to 16 years old. He says helping with the truck teaches important life lessons and connects them with the people around them.
To me, customer service is the cooking, to talking to the customers, to getting to know them. We have people who follow us, and if we go, they're looking where we're going to be.
Everything made fast and fresh. He says cooking from scratch is key, but can sometimes pose a problem when it comes to gathering ingredients. However, Figueredo says he's seen the Tri-Cities open up a little more to the international market over time, making shopping a little easier.
I'm surprised about going out to the store compared to 15 years ago and finding fruits, vegetables, even candy and sweets and treats.
Let's get your mouth watering with a look at what's on the menu.
One of the most popular ones is Santaco, which is the name of the truck, which is chorizo, steak, and cheese.
He says the most rewarding parts of running the truck are working with his family, sharing his culture, and seeing people open up their minds to new flavors.
When you cook to somebody and that somebody is happy and thankful and they like it, that's the best reward.
The excitement, the emotion, the passion. This is H-Town High School Sports with Todd Freed.
Saturday evenings at 9:30 on CW39 Houston.
American Furniture Warehouse has been providing customers with the largest selection of furniture at the best prices for nearly 50 years. And one of the things our customers appreciate the most is that we keep our furniture in stock. We have huge warehouses full of inventory, so you can buy and take it home the same day. Come explore our beautiful showrooms and experience our friendly, no-pressure service and everyday low prices, all at American Furniture Warehouse.
Hi, I'm Micah, and I still want to buy your house. When you call 713-565-5000, you're working with me, a Houstonian who's been buying houses for over 25 years. I make it easy with an as-is cash offer on your home within 24 hours. Whether it's a total fixer-upper or in perfect condition, when you sell to Micah, there are no fees, no commissions, no banks, and no repairs. Just call 713-565-5000 for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's 713-565-5000.
If you need health coverage because of a recent life change, healthcare.gov is here for you. Like it's there for Terrence and Jody, who got married and found a health plan that covers both of them. And Sophia, she's having a baby, so she can enroll in a plan that covers the big and little things. And Gary, when he moved, he found a new plan that covers what he needs. There are many other ways to qualify. Visit healthcare.gov, where millions have found the coverage they need.
In today's healthcare system, it's hard for doctors to connect with your other providers and pharmacists, even though that helps give patients better care. Village Medical is all about coordinated care. That means you have a whole care team focused on your conditions. They work with your specialists and even your pharmacists to manage your medications. Village Medical, the new way to well.
New adventures, check. New possibilities, check. Now through Monday, check out the Rooms to Go Kids bed sale with amazing twin beds starting at $150. Save on stylish upholstered beds, twin bookcase beds in the coolest colors. So many great options on sale now. Plus, shop our exclusive Disney collection too. Need extra space? We've got you covered with bunk and loft beds like this. Don't wait. Get great styles and big savings. The Rooms to Go Kids bed sale ends Monday.
Will it bother you having a plan?
Life's got a way of showing you what your next move's gonna be.
Sullivan's Crossing, season premiere Wednesday at 8, 7 Central.
All right, time now is nearly 9:22. That means we are already at that halfway mark. Producer Bree is entering the chat once again. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Hey. So far, so good. I love those top talkers today.
Oh, yeah, they were pretty good.
Yes.
But we got a lot more.
Okay, so what's coming up?
All right, so if your family is dealing with...
Oh, I think we lost your mic.
Am I back? Okay.
You're back.
So if your family is dealing with a whirlwind of schedules, homework, extracurricular activities, things like that, well, you're in luck because tech lifestyle expert Carly Knobloch, hopefully I'm saying her name right.
You said it right. Good job.
Will be joining us live to share a few of her must-have tech ideas to help today's connected parents.
I'm here for that. I'm really excited about this other segment too.
Oh yeah. So we're going from extracurricular activities, of course.
Right.
So from after school activities to late nights at the office, getting dinner on the table can be a hassle, of course. And picking up that to go can become costly. Fast food is a lot of money, so of course. So don't miss this week's epic discounts where we share the top kitchen gadgets, and that and more is cooking. And you already know that's happening in the second half hour of the show.
That's right. We are always...
You know, we know, we all know.
That's right. That's right. And we know you're not going to change the channel. So stay tuned for more Houston Happens after the break. You know, right.
This year, the Pasadena Rodeo is celebrating 75 years. And to celebrate, we are pulling out all the stops. From September 20th through the 28th, it's nonstop rodeo action. This year, we have a carnival brought to you by Texas-born Amusements. Stay late for some great Texas music. Get your tickets now.
News Nation is your home for the best political team anywhere. Find us now at joinnn.com. Whether on cable or streaming, just enter your zip code to get News Nation. News Nation is news for all America.
Karamo, today at 10 on CW 39 Houston.
Attention all seniors. You can now get up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, including your credit card debt, with no medical exam, starting at less than $1 a day.
Clint,
So good to see you. How was everything?
Amazing as usual, Frank. Happy to see you're out of the hospital and back at it.
Me too. But my big health scare got me really thinking about the future. With my girls set to take over the family business, I want to make sure I don't leave them any of my debts. Heck, the price of a funeral can be $8,000 or more.
We're just happy to have you back, Dad. Don't go thinking about debts or anything like that. We'll find a way to pay.
Now see, that's why I made a call and found out I'm eligible for $50,000 for my funeral and other final expenses.
Well, hold on. Eligible for $50,000 and you just got out of the hospital? Didn't you have to take a medical exam or something?
No, there was no medical exam, and I was able to get coverage right over the phone. Plus, my rates can never be increased, my benefits can never be decreased, and my coverage can never be canceled.
Dad, I'm glad you made that call.
Don't leave loved ones with your debt. Call 800-264-0635 now and see if you qualify for up to $50,000 for your funeral and other final expenses, starting at less than $1 a day. There's no medical exam, and you can be approved even if you have pre-existing health conditions. Your rates can never be increased, your benefits can never be decreased, and your coverage can never be canceled. There's no obligation. Call 800-264-0635 now. There's no paperwork, no hidden fees, and no waiting periods. And you can start coverage right over the phone, starting at less than $1 a day. Call 800-264-0635. That's 800-264-0635. 800-264-0635.
Joining us for the second half hour of Houston Happens. Lower interest rates are leading to a boom in refinancing. And finding a job now is the hardest it's been since the pandemic. Jane King has more in our morning business report.
Good morning. Even job recruiters are having a hard time keeping their jobs. In July, employers had the fewest job openings since January of 2021, and the unemployment rate was 4.2% in August. That is up from the half-century low of 3.4% that we saw in 2023. Employers just aren't hiring at the same breakneck pace that they did when the economy was rebounding from the pandemic. Well, the Federal Reserve Chair speaks today, and that could move the markets. He will talk about the usual suspects: inflation and the future of interest rates after that 0.5% cut last week. In fact, in all 8 Federal Reserve officials will be speaking today. Well, the Dow fell nearly 300 points to end a 4-day winning streak. The Nasdaq, though, eked out a small gain. The mortgage refinancing boom is taking hold. Applications to refinance surged 20% last week. Mortgage rates have fallen to around 6.1%. And Amazon employees are begging management to reverse the return to office policy. Employees who have grown accustomed to hybrid work structure are strongly dissatisfied. That's according to an anonymous survey created by Amazon employees. CEO Andy Jassy says workers need to come back to the office to keep the company on the cutting edge. From the NASDAQ market site, I'm Jane King with your morning business report.
Let's take a live look at the Federal Reserve Bank of Dallas near downtown Houston. This is where the Houston Hispanic Chamber of Commerce is hosting its annual leadership conference and business expo today. There it is. Every year, the event highlights accomplishments and successes of Hispanic Houstonians across all careers with speakers, panels, and leadership sessions designed to empower and inspire attendees. You can actually read more about this over on our website, CW39.com, and all of our Hispanic Heritage Month stories can be found there as well. Well, from after-school activities to late nights at the office, getting dinner on the table, it can be a hassle, and picking up that to-go can be costly. Well, Karen Fursel and Jacob Palmer are standing by with the top kitchen gadgets to help you save time and money in this week's epic discounts from consumer resource bestreviews.com.
Hi, I'm Karen Fursell, and this is Jacob Palmer, and we are here from bestreviews.com. Be sure to take out your phone and scan that QR code. We are ready to unlock some great deals. We're going to scan, shop, and save. Today, we're talking about kitchen gadgets that are going to save time and money. Tell us about Popco.
So this is a really cool product because it combines a few really popular trends right now. Number one, it allows you to create your own popcorn recipe, but do it in the microwave. So it combines some of the coolest elements of being able to buy your popcorn from the store, but also you have that customization in terms of what you're putting in your food and what you end up eating.
And so much healthier, and it's silicone and it collapses, so that's really great. The next are food huggers, and that's going to help you save leftover food in cans or even fresh food.
And what's great about Food Hugger is that they create a bunch of different varieties, so you can make sure that you aren't wasting across the board. We love the can hugger because, you know, you don't always need everything when you pop open that can, and this allows you to be able to save it safely.
Perfect, and it's a really good eco solution, for sure. Okay, next is snap and strain for pasta.
And it does literally what its name is. You snap it onto the pot or anything that you're boiling, and then you can use it and save yourself a use of the colander by pouring that right into the sink, and it's a really, really cool product.
That's amazing. And then the final one, which is a hit on set, is Honeybee, and that's a huge solution for honey or syrup.
And we love it for a few reasons because it's beautiful, number one, in how it sets up on your counter, but then it also functions beautifully because all you do is pick it up, you fill it up with honey or maple syrup, you put it into your dish, and then you can place it right back onto that glass holder so you make sure there's no mess on the counters.
No mess. That's really important to moms. All right, everybody, take out your phone, scan that QR code, and unlock these great deals and get ready to scan, shop, and save.
I know I want to scan, shop, and save. So if you want this special promotion, you can always go over to our website, CW39.com. We have a marketplace tab designated for your full and easy access. Happy shopping. All right, so next up, if your family is dealing with whirlwind of schedules, we have got you covered after the break.
Coming up at 9 a.m., stick around for Houston Happens. Then at 10, watch the drama unfold with me on Karamo. This morning on CW39 Houston.
This year, the Pasadena Rodeo is celebrating 75 years. And to celebrate, we are pulling out all the stops. From September 20th through the 28th, it's nonstop rodeo action. This year, we have a carnival brought to you by Texas-born Amusements. Stay late for some great Texas music. Get your tickets now.
Ready? It's happening now through Monday at Rooms to Go. Pick from beautiful rooms, each under $1,000. Picture it, your home fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,000, dining rooms under $1,000, bedrooms under $1,000. So many stylish options, each under $1,000. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $25 or less per month, interest-free for 42 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now through Monday at Rooms to Go.
Today's healthcare system can feel like a factory. That's why Village Medical is changing primary care. Here, your primary care doctor works with a whole team to coordinate your care. You get their time, you get their attention, you get the help you need. Village Medical, the new way to well.
Attention Medicare beneficiaries. If you have or are eligible for Medicaid, please listen closely. You may be eligible for the WellCare Dual Liberty HMOD SNP Medicare Advantage Plan from WellCare with a $0 monthly plan premium. Call now. We can answer your questions and help you enroll over the phone. WellCare provides access to essential benefits that go beyond original Medicare, such as dental, vision, hearing, and prescription drug coverage. Plus extra benefits like more access to care with fitness benefits and WellCare's telehealth services, including online doctor visits. And the WellCare Spendables debit card to use for additional dental, vision, and hearing costs, over-the-counter health items, even gas and groceries. Your Spendables card balance rolls over every month, so you never lose a cent as long as you have the WellCare Dual Liberty HMOD SNP plan. WellCare is contracted with Medicare to provide plans that may be perfect for you. Call 1-866-907-2885. Now, that's 1-866-907-2885.
Thanks for joining us this morning. If your family is dealing with a whirlwind of schedules, homework, and extracurricular activities, never fear. Friend of the show, tech lifestyle expert Carly Knobloch has a few of her must-have tech ideas to help today's connected parents. As always, it is a pleasure having you on, my friend.
Oh, I'm so happy to be back, and thank you so much for having me always. I've teamed up with these brands today that I think are really going to help parents out.
Well, this mama needs some help, especially let's talk screen time, because it can be a bit of a battle. Do you have any healthy alternatives?
Yes, you know, and if you're a mom like me, you're concerned about how screen time is affecting your kids' eye health. The good news is that more devices like these here are available with healthier e-ink, e-paper screens. With the average person spending a whopping 7 hours a day looking at screens, e-paper mimics the look of traditional paper, and it reduces eye strain and blue light exposure compared to those backlit LCD screens. And this tech really helps to eliminate that harsh glare, the eye fatigue, and disrupt sleep, so kids can really focus more on learning.
I love that. Also, do you have any clever ideas to make our lives easier? Because we all could use some help.
Absolutely. Kids are back in school, parents are busy, and pest control is just one more thing to worry about. But the Zevo flying insect trap solves this problem. It's got UV and blue light technology that attracts and traps houseflies, fruit flies, and gnats, and nobody wants any of those. And plus, they're odorless, they're mess-free, and they're under $20. And then for under $35, the Zevo Max traps even more bugs by giving you the power of 2 traps in one, and its 5-foot cord lets you bring it to problem areas, and you can find these at mass retailers.
And now with kids back in school, coming and going, is there any technology that can give parents peace of mind?
Yeah, you know, once the school day's over, parents really want a way to keep an eye on kids at home, even if they're still at work. Ecobee's Total Security and Savings Bundle can do just that. It includes their smart doorbell camera, smart thermostat premium, and smart sensors, plus 1 year of home monitoring. I love how you can get an alert on your phone when the kids get home, which is instant peace of mind. And then you can talk to them through the 2-way talk on the doorbell as well, and make sure they get going on their homework.
I love this. Okay, so then we come home from work and we have so many school forms to sign. You have a solution for that.
This is the most daunting part of back to school, all the permission slips, the after school programs, the medical forms. With the DocuSign app, you can manage it all effortlessly. With just a few taps on your phone or your tablet, you can fill out, sign, and send back documents securely from wherever you are. Whether you're emailing them or storing them in the cloud, the whole process is fast, simple, and the best part, completely free.
And we need a new family laptop. You have something for us.
I do. Everyone in the family is going to love this laptop. It's lightweight. It's well priced. It's got a long battery life. It's the Asus VivoBook S15. 19 hours of battery, a sleek metal body that's super durable, and their OLED screen gives you incredible visuals in any environment. Plus, super easy access to AI tools like a dedicated Microsoft Copilot key and the Asus exclusive Storybook app that helps you manage all your photos, videos, and files with ease.
Well, Carly, you always get an A+ in our book. Where can we go for more?
Thanks. And it's for more information on all these great products and links and prices, you can head to inthenews.tv.
Always love having you on the show. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
With summer coming to a close, many of us wish it could have lasted longer. Well, Sierra Miller, star of Bravo's show Summer House, is here to talk about her latest partnership with Tropicana that can help us savor the taste of summer well into the fall season. Thanks for waking up with us.
Thanks for having me, guys.
What can you tell us about this new partnership with Tropicana?
So we are launching Tropicana's new refreshers. I feel like this partnership makes the most sense for me. I love summertime. I've been drinking Tropicana since I was a kid. It's definitely a refrigerator staple, whether I'm in New York, whether I'm at my mom's house, whether I am in the Hamptons. It's something that's always in our refrigerator, and the Tropicana refreshers is the perfect thing to keep summer going.
Are there any fun recipes you can share that can help us hold on to summer just a little bit longer?
Yeah, so when I teamed up with Tropicana, I was like, we definitely have to have a few recipes. So we came up with something that's not too difficult. I am a profound lazy girl, so we keep them simple enough that anyone can follow. The first drink that we have is the Golden Hour. So this is the pineapple mango Tropicana refreshers. Then we have the fruit punch, a punch above, which is the fruit punch Tropicana refreshers. This one's got cherries, club soda, lime juice, super fresh. You can have this as a mocktail, a cocktail. And the great thing about the Tropicana refreshers is that they're made with real juice and no artificial sweeteners.
And do you have any other tips to help people prolong that summer feeling?
Yeah, so I definitely love keeping my summertime playlist going even past the summertime. So I'm a big country girl. I love country music. I'm sure you do that down in Houston, Texas. And what a perfect thing for summertime. I also love beefing up my decor with bright colors, having Tropicana by the pool, really mixing and mingling with everything that's related to summer. The next is travel. I love traveling to warm locations. I'm always in seek of the sun, and definitely incorporating my friends into the mix. They really help me keep that summer state of mind going.
And where can we go for more information?
Yeah, you can go to Tropicana on Instagram and follow them there, or you can go to Tropicana.com and find out where Tropicana refreshers are sold near you. And you can follow me, Sierra Miller, on Instagram.
Thanks again for waking up with us.
Yep, have a good day, y'all.
Looks delicious. Now, something that is looking very grim, this hurricane, Jonathan, we were just talking about it. I really am worried for our friends and family in Florida.
Yeah, you know, the storm surge, I was just talking to you about Hurricane Ike. I was here for that, and I always remember how Bolivar Peninsula was there, and then it wasn't. I mean, the houses were just swept out into the Gulf, and this storm surge with this particular storm could be upwards of about 20 feet. Thankfully, I was just looking at the high tide timing in places along the Florida Panhandle at the coast there, and it looks like at the very least, the high tide won't coincide with when the storm is making landfall. That helps a little bit, but not really. I mean, overall, this storm is going to bring tremendous damage, and the rainfall totals already about 10 inches has fallen in some places in the panhandle of Florida up into Georgia. Okay, so let's talk about Helene in more detail and get a little closer in about what's going to happen with this one. And about half the Gulf is swallowed up by the satellite and radar imagery here. That is a very large storm. This storm is about 350 miles from the center out 350 miles. That's where the tropical storm force winds extend. That means the storm is just enormous. Winds of 100 now, which, you know, that puts it at a category 2, but it's over very, very warm ocean water, and that means it's very likely to intensify. The forecast has it up to a 3 as it gets closer and closer to the Florida Panhandle sometime tonight, probably around 9 p.m. The landfall just east of Panama City, essentially right where Michael made landfall, it looks like, right near there in Mexico Beach there in the Florida Panhandle. Back in 2018 when that storm came through, that was an intense category 5. Okay, let's take a look at the latest radar readings, if you will. This is an estimate, so these radar readings sometimes are a little bit overdone, but if you look here, as far north as portions of North Carolina is seeing some rainfall totals of 6.5 inches, and that's well away from the center of the storm, closer to the center of the storm, closer to where the bands are a little bit heavier. They've seen about 9 or 10 inches of rainfall according to radar estimates at this point, and the winds around the storm, as you probably know, they go counterclockwise, and so just imagine all that water getting pushed up into the coast of Florida, the Gulf side, and that's just unfortunate. And the rainfall, again, the totals could be upwards of 18 inches from this storm in the places that see the majority of that convection. Okay, let's take a look here at our local conditions. I have good news. I like to end on let's end on the positive stuff here.
I like that.
Okay, good. 75 is the current temperature. I wanted to point this out. The feels-like temperature, and it's the morning time, but still, this is going to be the case in the afternoon. The feels-like temperature will be very close to the actual temperature today, and that's not something we've been able to say often at all recently. It's been so humid. Today, right now, 75 in downtown, but this afternoon into the upper 80s for a high temperature. And that's with plenty of sunshine, by the way. The cloud cover should be pretty much done with at this point. So those clouds, we want that icon to be mostly sunny. It's going to stay sunny tomorrow. It's going to be beautiful tomorrow, too. It's going to feel less muggy. And into the weekend, lower 90s, still not bad. Fall's kind of here. It's trying to push the door open, I think. And
I'm here for it.
It's got a foot in the door. By the way, so I get to show my shoes.
I like your shoes. They match. Thank you for that. You know what? You know what?
Yeah,
a woman always should look at a man's shoes.
Yeah, well, these are double monk strap.
Oh, well, there we have it. A well-dressed man. There we have it. Jonathan Novak, my friends. And he did the school bus forecast. My May loves the wheels on the bus, so she thanks you. She's probably cheering from home. Well, we are cheering because our own Seth with the good hair, he has some resources for us because let's be real, finding a job can be hard, even nowadays when employers are struggling to hire workers. An event going on today will help job seekers and businesses alike. And our own Seth Kovar is joining us now live from the Hiram Clark Multi-Service Center in South Houston. Seth, that's the site of the Fall 2024 Turnaround Houston Job Fair that's just about to get started. How's it going?
It's going well. This room's filling up with employers, and there are potential employees out in the lobby. They're waiting to get in here and meet face-to-face and possibly walk out of here with a job. Now, this is something that the City of Houston Office of Business Opportunities has been doing several times per year since 2016, and they estimate that they've helped more than 7,000 people in their job searches. That's a good total. They plan to add to that today. Now, I stuck my head in here a little bit earlier, about an hour ago, when they were just setting up, so there weren't many people in here just yet, but we do have some pictures from some prior years of job fairs. Lots of people trying to get those jobs. So the city partners with Workforce Solutions to bring lots of employers to these events. We're talking about local businesses, national corporations, and other organizations who are looking to hire. That's why job seekers, whether they're unemployed or underemployed, are urged to come out today with several copies of their resume in hand. They'll get to meet, like I said, one-on-one with employers to see if they're right fit for a variety of jobs. But why is it called the Turnaround Job Fair? Well, some of the people this event targets are those who are looking to turn their lives around after serving time in jail or prison.
We also encourage people that are, second chance citizens that have been previously incarcerated to feel free to come out, because there are definitely opportunities out there that'll be willing to hire as well.
Now, if you don't have a current resume, don't worry. There's a computer lab set up here and people staffing it to help you create one. And get this, Franklin Barber College will also be here. They're here right now. In fact, I saw some guys getting haircuts out in the lobby for free. It's all about looking your best when meeting with potential employers. The Fall 2024 Turnaround Houston Job Fair runs from 10 this morning until 1 this afternoon here at the Hiram Clark Multi-Service Center located at 3810 West Fuqua Street. Anyone looking for a job is invited to attend. And thanks to Workforce Solutions, a variety of industries are here looking to hire. You're urged to dress to impress, and if you have one, bring that resume with you. Now, you can pre-register for this event. We have a link to the website to do that on our website at cw39.com. You can register in person when you get here. As I mentioned, there's a lot of people already in the lobby. They're anxious to get in here and have that face-to-face interaction with a number of businesses. Here's Parks and Rec for Houston right here and some other organizations. They want to hire, and they're looking to, maybe it's you that would be the perfect fit for the positions they have open. It doesn't matter your skill level. It doesn't matter your past experience. There's probably something for you in this room. If you want to come out and talk with these folks, work the room, if you will, and find out if anybody has the right fit for you when it comes to getting that job. Good time to do it, as we head into the holiday season and all that holiday shopping we have to do, right, Maggie?
NOLA by NOLA is a unique concert event that kicks off Music Month in New Orleans. The month-long celebration will showcase the rich musical heritage and diverse sounds of the city. The co-creators, Sig Greenbaum and Deacon John, a well-known musician in New Orleans, are joining us now from the historic Dewdrop Inn. Gentlemen, thanks for waking up with us.
Thank you. Good morning.
Yeah,
Merci beaucoup.
Bonjour. Now, Deacon John, you used to play here back in the 60s and 70s. What does it feel like to be sitting there today?
It feels good to be back home again.
The fourth NOLA by NOLA is about to happen. What's the feeling like, and what are all of the details?
Well, the feeling is very much alive. There's excitement in the air. We have over 50 venues participating. There'll be over 300 shows over the course of the next 2 weeks with every genre in every neighborhood, every night of the week. And if you were just to fly here and land in the city with us, we can keep you busy seeing live music and great talent like Deacon John every day, every night while you're here.
Fly down or drive.
Yes, you're practically our neighbors. Now, Deacon John, why proclaim October Music Month in NOLA?
Well, you know, the first thing is the weather is absolutely spectacular. I know in Houston you get that break in the weather too that happens in October. We've got all of our touring musicians are home and they're all excited to be in local clubs and playing together. So we really curate the music around that energy. And of course, during the month, we've got Po' Boy Festival, Fried Chicken Festival, Funk Festival, a bunch of different neighborhood festivals, and MusicCon right into Halloween. And of course, at some point, we also have Taylor Swift this year. So a lot of things happening in the month of October.
Whoa, are you a Swiftie, Deacon John?
Yes, I'm so excited. I can't wait till Halloween, trick or treat. And I want a treat instead of a treatment. So come on down. You can drive down here in Houston.
Yes, I would love to drive down. Where could everybody go for more information?
All you got to do is go to neworleans.com. There's an interactive calendar in there. You can look at neighborhood by neighborhood or by genre for all the NOLA by NOLA artists and shows. And of course, all the Music Month information is in there too, and travel information for all year round. Again, that's neworleans.com.
Well, thank you, gentlemen, so much. It definitely looks like a great time.
Thank you.
It is going to be a great time, and not just look like it. It is. We're going to tell it like it is.
That's right, Deacon John. That's right. Thanks, guys.
Would you buy a life insurance policy if you knew your rate increased every 5 years? What if $9.95 a month bought you less than $1,000 in protection? Sadly, many policies that seniors buy today fail to mention this in their advertisements. You could buy a policy that might not give you enough coverage when you need it the most. Call now to receive free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life Insurance Company. The Senior Care Plan guarantees your rates cannot increase, your benefit will never decrease, there's no medical exam, and you will have lifetime coverage. You could qualify for up to $30,000 in whole life protection. With the Senior Care Plan, your coverage can start immediately, unlike other policies that don't give you full coverage for 2 years. By calling now, you'll lock in the lowest rate possible. Call now for your free information on the Senior Care Plan from Senior Life. You have no obligation. Call now.
Hi, I'm Lee Trevino. Most people know me for winning 6 PGA championships. With my bum knee, I started thinking I was going to have to trade my club in for a cane. Then I discovered Arthritis Knee Pain Centers.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers has cutting-edge image-guided treatments that place a natural lubricating gel directly into your affected joints. This FDA-approved, non-surgical procedure replenishes the missing cushioning fluid to provide you with pain relief, comfort, and improved mobility without surgery or downtime. It's covered by Medicare and most private insurance. We've helped relieve the pain for thousands of our patients.
Arthritis Knee Pain Centers relieved my pain and changed my life. They got me back in the game again, baby. Call them now and schedule your free knee pain assessment. Get the pain relief you deserve today.
Call 800-925-6863. That's 800-925-6863.
grab these good old tortillas. Hey, CJ, pass me the brisket queso. Yeah, I got you. Ooh. Oh. It's that quarterback keeper, bro. Well, the same team. Not right now.
Ready? It's happening now through Monday at Rooms to Go. Pick from beautiful rooms, each under $1,000. Picture it, your home fully furnished in your style, with living rooms under $1,000, dining rooms under $1,000, bedrooms under $1,000. So many stylish options, each under $1,000. And it gets even better. Finance for as low as $25 or less per month, interest-free for 42 months. Furnish your home to perfection. Now through Monday at Rooms to Go.
Time flies when you're having fun. It is nearly 9:55. Before we go, here is a look at today's sponsored content. Thank you to all of our guests for coming on Houston Happens. We had a lot of fun today. I appreciate each and every one of these sponsors. And it's Friday Eve, and tomorrow is Friday. And you know what that means? I'm taking the show on the road. You guys, I'm so excited. It's an annual tradition. I am going out to the Fort Bend County Fair and Rodeo. And guess what? They are celebrating 88 years this year. So it is going to be bigger and better than ever before. You definitely want to join us for an ag venture tomorrow morning and plenty of food and fun. In the meantime, that's a wrap on today's show. Remember, you can always catch up on today's guests and others by going over to our website. Just go to CW39.com and click on that Houston Happens tab. Also, if you want to do some shopping from best reviews and epic discounts, we have that marketplace tab. I know that I'm already looking for the holidays. They're going to be here before you know it, guys. Don't freak out. We've got you covered. Just go over to our website for that as well, CW39.com. In the meantime, I hope you guys do me a favor. Go outside today and enjoy this beautiful fallish-like day. We have a new chief, and guess what? He brought us some new fallish-like weather. Thank you for that, Jonathan Novak. In the meantime, that's a wrap for today's Houston Happens. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning. Different place, but same time. Join me at the Fort Bend County Fair and Rodeo. Bye for now, everyone. Have a great rest of your day.